Good evening. Let us discuss about Foundry. Foundry is a place where we are making the complicated components. The complicated components are usually produced by using the method of casting. Casting is the process in which the molten metals are pouring into the cavity like this thing. The molten metal have been poured into the cavity, and after that it will be solidified to get the required components. We are using patterns to make the required components. Patterns are the shapes for which we are making the components. This is one sample component. This component is utilized in motors. As so many pumps and motors are produced in Coimbatore, so Foundry is the basic place we are needing. So in Coimbatore we are having so many foundries in which the complicated components for the motors and engines are produced. Here you are seeing the kind of sand. This is called green sand. Green sand is a kind of sand which is filled in the mold. This is called core, and this is tape. Both are combined together. It is having the cavity inside. After making the cavity, we are filling the molten metal. Then we are solidifying. After solidification, the components are to be produced. We have many kind of sands like green sand, facing sand, parting sand, like those things. Green sands are used to fill the kind of cores, and facing sand will be applied on the top. Parting sand will be applied on the facing sand. Then we are separating the tag and core. Okay. This way we are using the methodology to produce the complicated. Let us discuss about some properties of sand. Sand is having many properties, particularly porosity. Porosity means that there are tiny holes in the sand. That the porosity, because of the porosity, when we are pouring the molten metal, whatever the gases filled in the material will be sent out through the pores, tiny pores. So for that reason we need the sand with some porosity. Porosity is taking part of a major role. And then flexibility, flowability. Flowability is also one of the major property of the sand. When we are pouring the sand into the mold, then the sand has to be flow completely into the mold. Like the way there are many other properties also involved in making the